What is this? All right. I'm live. I look like a hippie, and that's okay. Just get situated here for a moment. Make sure everything looks decent. All right. 5 people are in here. What's up, everybody? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear what I'm saying? All right, perfect. All right, to those of you that are in here, thank you for being in here. Man, I didn't realize how much of a bum I look nowadays with my long hair, but you know what? It's the look we're going for now. Let's see here. I'm just going to wait for some more people to get in here before I start talking, but let's see. Like I said, those of you that are in here right now, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to be honest because, what is it? It's 7:15, which is what I scheduled this for. I was literally almost asleep on the couch because I'm a dad, right? So I'm a father to a 3-year-old, and man, I get pretty tired around this time. But don't worry, I'll liven up. It's football Sunday. I have a beer. We're all good. I'm just going to let a couple more people get in here. So let's see. Who do I see in here? Axel, what's going on, my man? Red/Bacon Hair. Great name. What's going on? Noah, TH. What's good, brother? Amazing Luigi Bros. What's up? Fallen Forgotten. What's up? Original Sin, my brother. How are you doing, my man? Cyberstorm, what's up? Christfire. What's going on? Keyshawn. Purplicious. Cactus. Let me rewind a little bit here. Somebody said I look like a skateboarder in Cali. That's for sure. And you want to know a fun fact, actually? I've never been to California in my life. And that's just, it blows my mind even saying that because, I mean, I've done a lot of traveling in my life, and California is one of the places I've never been before. And I don't know why that is, but it's just one of the places I've never been. So, let's see. When is the King DDD rap? That's a really good question. I don't know when that is, but is it going to happen? Yes, 100%. It's definitely on my list. Let's see here. To those of you guys that are, piling on in this live stream, thank you for being here. We got, looks like 20 people in now. Sweet. I really appreciate you guys coming in here. I know there's a lot of people that were saying that it was too late and they probably, wouldn't be able to come in here because I know time zones and all that. So I get it, but I figured I would do this because the last time I think that I had a live stream, I think it was when I hit 10,000 subscribers. So I guess we're just, I guess this is the thing. Every 10,000, I'll do one of these. I'll probably start doing them a little bit more because I like talking to you guys and stuff too. So, let's see here. I'm just looking at the chat. Antonio, my man, what's going on? Pandemic fabulous, yes. All right. I guess I'll just start answering some questions. You guys say whatever you want, ask whatever you want. That's cool with me. I guess we'll just have a little bit of fun. I'll just start out by saying I had a pretty good day today. I went apple picking with my daughter and my fiance. It was a really good day, actually. Nice family fun day. So we're ending it right by having a little bit of a live stream, hanging out with you guys, answering some questions, and just chilling out. What was my favorite rap to make so far? Amazing Luigi Bros. See, that's a hard question. I guess it depends. It really depends because every song that I have, I mean, it's always an experience. Every song that I put together, I don't know. It's like I don't know if I really have a favorite. I mean, the Waluigi tracks, obviously. I mean that just put me on a whole different playing field. Like when I was creating those, I mean, I would because it was a journey when I was making those Waluigi tracks. It was like those are probably some of the I don't know most. I would say that all three of those tracks I put the most time into, probably out of any other song I've ever created. But that was also because I was creating music for a big animation channel, and they were like they needed certain things. So if there were things that they didn't like, there were things that I had to revise, and like it was I don't know. It's like it was a stressful thing, I guess, but it's like I would like to say that those are my favorite just because of how much work and effort I put into it. And like just when I was finally done with that trilogy, it was like the most, I don't know, relieving, accomplished type of feeling. So it's like those Waluigi tracks I'm pretty proud of in that sense, just because I mean it put me on a whole different level as far as being a music artist. So I would say those three are like, some of my favorite projects that I've ever done. Do I have any plans of Sora versus Waluigi rap? I was thinking about something about Sora. I don't know exactly what I would do, whether it just be like a Sora character rap. I mean, I've also been thinking of like battle rap type of songs as well, but I'm not too sure yet. I guess I just have to maybe I'll bust out my song idea list and you guys could tell me what you think. Sorry, I'm just going through this chat. Sorry if I'm a little slow. Let's see. Noah, been trying to write music recently. What's your thought process when making music? Good question. So I'd like to say that when you're creating music or even creating art, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be, doing like I don't know, making a paper airplane. I don't know, drawing a picture for your grandmother. It doesn't really matter what it is. I feel like environment is a really big thing, right? So, I mean, as of late, for the past 2 years now, I've literally just been making music in my living room. And I mean, it's not the ideal place. I guess, I don't know, you can make music anywhere. You could make art anywhere, right? But I feel like in order to get the right vibe, to be in the right creative mindset, I feel like you need to be in like the environment, the atmosphere has to be right for you. I don't know. I mean, I've written music everywhere. I've done it at my day job. I mean, I've done it obviously here. I've done it in a car, like traveling to a wrestling show. I've done it a whole bunch of places, but I don't know, even though this might not be the ideal place to make music, because like I got my microphone right here, like I got my mic stand all right here. My monitors are right behind my laptop. I mean, this is where I live. I literally watch, movies out here with my fiance. I play with my daughter on the floor over here with her toys. Like this is a very comfortable setting for me, right? So I don't know. I feel like when you're in a comfortable setting, it definitely gives you more of inspiration, I guess. Like, I don't know. I guess that's just the way I look at it. I like to be in that comfortable atmosphere. For example, so Nicky Trax, I don't know if he's still in here or not. I saw him say what's up. Nicky Trax is, some of you might be familiar with him. I've been making music with him for years, and literally he would come over to my house when I used to live with my parents. My bedroom, it was a pink bedroom with a bunch of stuffed animals. Like, this is, you probably wouldn't expect it to be my room, my bedroom. It was just a very cozy. You would think, like, I don't know, a 4-year-old like little kid would live in there, but that was my bedroom. And I don't know, whatever it was, that room literally brought out so much creativity in us, and we would just make these banger songs in this pink bedroom with Winnie the Pooh stuffed animals everywhere. It was incredible. So I'd like to say, if you want to make good music, you need to put yourself in a good atmosphere, and things will just come to you. You'll get these ridiculous ideas, just randomly. Like, even when I'm taking a shower, for example, I mean, that's where I get some of my best ideas. Some of my like viral tracks. I mean, I've come up with most of my ideas even in the shower. Like, I just feel like you just need to be in a place of comfort in order to get inspiration. So that's where I would start out, is definitely your environment and atmosphere. Let's see here. What do we got? I'm a decent rapper. I want to hop on the track sometime, dog. All right, send me some stuff. Send me some stuff. Was that Christ Fire? Yeah, if anybody ever wants to rap, send me your stuff. Send me some music. Bo Dukes, hey, what's up, man? Cyberstorm, cannot wait for the next Shaggy Ball Z rap with Waluigi. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if many of you know, but I'm on another mashed song. It is one of the Shaggy Ball Z. This is going to be part 2, I believe. I don't know when they're going to be releasing it, but I am on that as a certain character. His name starts with a W. But yeah, Shaggy Ball Z, Waluigi. Yes, I am in that. Let's see. Axel, what's good, my man? Hydro Hero, what's up, my man? How's it going? Part 2 for the Sonic verse. Yes. Just going to say that song is done, and I don't know exactly when they're going to come out with it, but the song is finished, and it does exist. So keep on the lookout for that, because it will be up hopefully soon. Jeffrey Johnson, what's up, my man? What's my favorite Pokemon gen? I would like to say 1 and 2, definitely. Yeah, if I had to pick it between them, I don't know. I grew up with just 1 and 2. I mean, 2 I thought was amazing. I don't know. I'm thinking back to like Nintendo 64, those like Pokemon Stadium games. Those are just my all-time favorite. So 1 and 2, man, those 100%. Sage Savage, what's up, my man? Hydro Hero. Who's my favorite artist, band, musical inspiration? So, through the years, I don't know. I feel like I've had a lot of. Don't mind the baby toys in the back. My 3-year-old, she's doing something back there. Favorite artist, band, musical inspiration. So obviously, as I grew older, because I got into music probably when I was about like, I don't know. I'd say I started writing music maybe around 10 years old. I would say a lot of people think this is funny, but one of my first inspirations that really like made me, want to be a rapper, just because I thought he was so cool, was 50 Cent. there's a lot of people that think he's not. Obviously, he's no lyrical mastermind or anything, but I don't know. 50 Cent, for whatever reason, I believed in that guy, and I literally thought I was 50 Cent back in 6th grade. And man, I don't know. His swagger was just on a whole other level. 50 Cent definitely made me want to make music more down the road. But I mean, it's funny because when people ask me that question, 50 Cent is usually one of like the first people that comes to mind. And I don't know if people would ever really take me for a guy that is just all about 50 Cent. But even to this day, I mean, Jesus, like I just had like somewhat of an engagement celebration with a bunch of my friends, and that's all we played was 50. Like you can't beat old 50 Cent songs, man. Let's see. Is the muscle still wrestling? I think he is. Yeah, those of you that don't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you know by now. I mean, I'm also a professional wrestler. I know this YouTube channel is more so just based off of my music, but I'm also a professional wrestler. So if you see any like weird wrestling questions that you probably don't understand in the comment section, it's because I am a professional wrestler. Let's see. What kind of apples did I pick earlier? We got some Granny Smiths. The apples weren't really all that good at the orchard, so we just tried to get what we could, and the Grannies were pretty good. How am I doing, Sage? I'm doing pretty good, my man. How are you? Oh, Original Sin. Yes, Tug Time stories. Yeah, probably not the place, my man. Maybe on the podcast. Sorry, guys. I'm just going through this. It jumps ahead, so I have to like go back. What made me want to start rapping after wrestling? Well, I've been rapping about as long as I've been a wrestling fan. Well, actually, I became a wrestling fan at about 7 years old. And then I would say, yeah, rapping maybe, I mean, around that time. But like when I really started writing songs, probably around like 9-10 years old. So yeah, I've been wrestling and rapping for a long time. Choices, my man, what's going on? Thank you very much. You could probably do this on Twitch if you stream or separate channel. Heard streams can mess up the algorithm. What? That's not good. My YouTube channel is already not doing so good. Yeah, I don't know if any of you noticed. I mean, the last couple of videos that I put out, yeah, the views haven't been as good. And it might just be because I'm taking a little bit more time in between videos now because, I mean, when I first started, really trying to get good at YouTube, I was trying to do like a video per week. But also just because, I'm producing everything, I'm recording everything, mixing, mastering. Like you should see me. I'm like a psychopath. Nicky Trax could tell you himself because I'm always sending him songs after the whole mixing mastering process. And I mean, I spend so much time with these songs. It's insane. My fiance thinks I'm nuts too. I'm like literally listening to my song on this pair of headphones here, the other one here, my AirPods, listening to it on a Bluetooth speaker over here, running out to my car. It's insane, So it's like I need more time in between these video uploads because it's just I feel like a week really isn't enough time sometimes. So then it was like I was going 2 weeks, but then it was like even that felt like it wasn't enough time. But I'm also somewhat of a perfectionist, I guess, when it comes to this. If I'm not like fully satisfied, then I really don't, want to put the track out. So then I'll push it another week. I mean, you guys probably understand, Not saying all my songs are perfect, pretty much every song that I've ever put out, if we listen to it together, I could point out every which flaw that sticks out to me that I just hate, and it's just, it's not fun, So it's like I need time in between these uploads, but it's like if you take too much time, then it's like YouTube, I don't know, they punish you. They're like, oh, well, you're not uploading enough, so we're not going to recommend this stuff to new people. And it's a mess. Like, for example, the Pokemon rap that I just did, I killed myself on that rap. It's like 6 minutes long, and it's like the least popular video that I've put out within the past year, literally. So it's like, thanks, YouTube, thanks a lot. It's like the one that really, I spend lots and lots of time on, and even just the writing process, like, my God, it's not easy, man, especially when you pull off one of those. Man, it's like all you want is the reward at the end for people to at least just see it, and like for it to at least somewhat get recognized a little bit for all the time and effort that you put in. Now you are forever synonymous with Waluigi. I know, that's basically me. I am Waluigi, and there's nothing I can do about it. So some of you guys said that I have been pronouncing the names correctly. I don't know about this one though. Yatja King? Yacht Ha King. I butchered that one, I'm sure. But he says, bro, I love your songs. Thank you so much for that. Do you ever listen to your own music during your own free time? Keyshawn, yes, I do. The reason that I like to listen to my music is because I like to listen at a mixing standpoint, as far as, getting better, what to do different next time, when I'm mixing a song, mastering a song, as far as just quality. I like to critique myself, so yeah, I do actually frequently listen to my own stuff. Not because like I think it's good and think I'm cool or anything like that, but really because I just want to get better at what I do. Do you plan to make a game cipher with nerdcore rappers? I'm planning on doing a cipher. I don't know exactly. Well, I do have a wrestling cipher that I want to do. And it's my fault that it's taking so long, but I do have people picked out that I still have yet to ask. I'm pretty sure my whole list will totally be down to do it though. But I do want to do like an old school, like WWF wrestling cipher, which would be sick. Question: what was your inspiration for Dreamland? What's up, Derek, by the way? Inspiration for Dreamland. Inspiration was I was actually in Florida at that time when I made that beat. I knew for some reason when I was down there that I was going to be creating some sort of tropical instrumental, and that was literally just like a little vacation that me and my fiance took, and that's where I asked her to marry me on the beach. So I had no intention really of like making, any music down there or anything, but it was just some downtime that we had. I pulled out my laptop, made up a beat in Fort Lauderdale, and Dreamland was the one that came out. And, I thought that Kirby would be a good pick as far as like a topic for that instrumental. And it worked out great because everybody ended up liking the song. It did pretty well. Does Mashed pay you for these? Yes. We're just going to say that I do get paid for what I do, because I would like to consider myself a professional. So yes, they do. Let's see. Happened to the Sonic verse rap. Part 2 is coming. Favorite thing you've done through your music? Favorite thing I've done. Well, I've noticed. Let's see. Favorite thing I've done through my music. I would like to say that, because I used to do a lot of live shows back in the day with like Nikki Trax and a bunch of other artists that we made music with, and I would say some of those live shows that I did back in like 2014, 2015, those were some of my favorite things that I've done in music, because we got to open up for, big artists. We opened up for like 3 6 Mafia at one point, if you guys know who they are. Even Aaron Carter, which was so random. Bunch of other artists. I mean, we got to do some pretty cool things. So I would like to say, those live shows and, connecting with fans, that was some of the coolest things I've done in music, or live shows. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. And also let me know if I'm like rambling too much, because I mean, I don't want to bore you guys. Let's see here. Bo Dukes, what's good? When doing tracks for video game characters, how do you pick the characters, and how do you decide what tone the tracks will be? So that's the thing. So see, with my character raps, it's very strange, and I know there's a lot of people that do think that it's kind of out there, you know what I mean? Like I'll take a character, for example. I'll take a character. We'll just use Toad, because Toad is going to be a character that I use down the road. But I like to, for most of the character songs that I've done, I like to dive deep into the character, so much to the point that it's like it's absolutely ridiculous, right? Like things that you would never even think about when thinking of these characters, like I mean, Shy Guy, obviously, everybody can kind of relate to that character in a sense. Trying to think here, like for Toad, for example. I'll give you guys a little preview of what I want to do for him. Like I want to, because Toad, I mean, he's a really friendly companion, right? He's very loyal. He's always helping people, right? And I kind of want to like dive deep into that and relate it to myself. Like he shows loyalty to pretty much everybody, and like I want to apply him to myself. And basically the way that I write these songs, it's so that like if you were to hear it, if you were to listen to it, it's like somebody that doesn't know Toad, or even realize that the song is about Toad, like they would never even know. You know what I mean? Like I definitely don't, like for those songs, I don't want there to be I don't want it to be totally one-sided, like only nerdcore fans or video game fans will be able to relate to this. I want everybody to hear it, and enjoy it. So it goes both ways, you know what I mean? Because it's about Toad in a sense, but he's more so like just the metaphor. He's the symbol for what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to pretty much give my perspective of my life, but through, that character. So it's like everybody also can relate as well. Like the Piranha Plant, for God's sakes, like Jesus, like what a reach that one was, Piranha Plant. Like I literally dove so deep into the Piranha Plant. It was like the Piranha Plant is always pissed off, right? It's always trying to like attack people, but it like sits in one spot. It sleeps, right? So it's like it almost seems as if it has like a miserable life. You know what I mean? It's like, the thing can't go anywhere. It's always just barking at people, trying to attack them. You know what I mean? And I kind of like used that and kind of put myself in its shoes, like I know how that must feel. You know what I mean? Like all of us can somewhat relate to that, just being pissed off all the time, feeling trapped, like when you fall asleep, that's like some of the best time you have in those time periods, just because, you're off in like a dream world, you're dreaming, you're not in reality, it's like, it's diving deep into these characters, which, might sound crazy, but I really think that it's just pretty interesting, and you can analyze these songs any which way. Like I said, if you stumble upon it on Spotify, and it's not like I put it up as like Piranha Plant Rap or, whatever. It's just the title of the song, and, you can relate to the song. You're not even really going to know that it's about the Piranha Plant or Toad or whoever, so. And as far as the tone, I mean, I guess it also does start out with the instrumental, because I have so many instrumentals that I've produced on this computer. It's insane. So just whatever I'm feeling at that time, So let's see. Commented about that. Yeah, Shaggy, shout out. Yep. Confirmed. I'm on that. I don't know if you guys can hear my daughter. She's taking a bath right now. My fiance is giving her a bath. She's going crazy right now. She's having a good time. Since you're a wrestler, who's your favorite wrestler and move you have seen? Favorite wrestler was always Jeff Hardy. Yep. Swanton Bomb. Guy was a big inspiration to me. And Edge. Loved Edge. Do you plan to rap battles with nerdcore rappers? To do rap battles with nerdcore rappers? Yeah, definitely. I think I mentioned that a little bit ago. I was thinking about it. Don't know exactly which route I'm going to go, but yes, that definitely sounds like a fun idea. Have you taken any bookings in the Southeast? Recently? Nothing recently. Wrestling has slowed down a little bit for me within the past year and a half. But next year, expect things to be a little bit busier. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? What made you want to start? Oh, yeah. Okay. Am I technically still Smash Champion, which is a promotion up in Canada? Yes, I am. I have the belt still. Longest reigning champ, 100%. Crazy Q, Johnny Mac. All right. If you guys see him in the chat, say what's up. That's another guy, just like Nicky Trax, that I've been making music with for a very long time. Very talented. Can we make a song together? Yes. We have plenty of songs that we've done together. I do want to get Crazy Q on the channel. I just got to figure out what I'm going to put him on. Choices. He just sent me a super chat. My brother, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I know I didn't even realize this, that you guys can like tip me or whatever. That you get perks when you get more subscribers on your YouTube channel. Like people can actually like tip you and stuff, which is pretty cool. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. Am I going to make wrestling videos for you guys? Maybe. Who knows? Doom Chani. I hope I said that right. What's up? Scorchwad. Yo, what's going on, man? I've been a fan since your rap for the Dizzy contest. Yes. Thanks for watching my contest entry. It's another good thing about contests is that, people discover you. I've discovered a lot of people through those contests. Oops. Hang on a minute. So you could point out flaws of every song you uploaded. Fine. Find me a flaw in who I am. There's no flaw. I refuse to say there is one. Let's see. I actually had a really rough time mixing who I am and mastering it. I probably sent it to Nicky Trax like, 80 times. I was even asking like mixing engineers from like Europe if the levels sounded good, if the verses sounded like they basically, because like I guess the way that I want to mix things, especially if I'm working with an artist, that I'm not really actually with in the studio and we're recording on two different mics, like you want to pretty much make it sound as if you guys were recording in the same booth. It's like a magic trick, essentially. It was like the most stressed out I've been about mixing a song. So it's like I would say the flaw in that song is I feel like the bass is not as big as I wanted it to be. And I don't know, maybe even just the overall volume of it. Uh, there were a lot of things that I was running into, like Zach's verse, I thought was like too quiet and muffled at one point, and it just, it was just a mess. But that was just me in my head, also. So, um, if I had to say anything now, though, because I know Zach's verse, it definitely sounds a lot better. I would like to say maybe just the overall volume and the bass. I wish was a little bit bigger. Hey, I've been a fan for a while. Edge 2300. Fan for a while. I just want to say, love how you take the time to interact with your fans. Of course, I love you guys, and I mean, I wouldn't have fans if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you guys for even being here and taking interest in me and my life and what I like to do as far as make music. Let's see. Inevitable Sound. What's up, man? Do you think I'll ever get into anime? So yeah, I mean, most people know that I am not the biggest anime guy. I never really was. I mean, except for Dragon Ball Z. But I do like anime, though. That's the thing. Like, I'm not the biggest anime fanatic, but I do like it, and I do appreciate it, and I have watched it. As far as getting into it, like solely making songs on it, I mean, I could see myself doing it 100%. Is it my niche? Like, is it my thing? No, it's not. And people know that, but I'm still in this like nerdcore scene. So it's crazy. It's like I work with so many different anime music artists, you know what I mean? And like, even if I don't know the anime or anything about it, like I'm still listening to all their tracks, like Rustage, Zach, like all these dudes, DPS, all of them. Even if I have no idea anything about the show, like I'm still listening to their music. I just, I just love it. I love being in the community. It's really cool. I've done so many anime features as well, and I know that a lot of you guys have seen that as well. Speaking of wrestling, would you work on any of the shows Effie puts on? Yeah, I love Effie, actually. That's the thing, is that I haven't really put myself out there too much in the wrestling world as of late, but that's just because, I mean, life, not many people even know this, but I just bought a house with my fiance, and I'm going to be taking up my music studio game up to a whole new level in that house. So like, there's just a lot of things like family stuff and, music, obviously. And just, I'm just really getting myself together in adulthood. So it's like, wrestling has just been a little bit down for me, but, like I said, next year, things are going to get a lot busier for wrestling. So I would love to be on an Effie show or any show. Doesn't matter. Merch. Yes. So I did say 20,000 subscribers, I'd probably come out with some merch. A little slow on that just because of my busy, hectic life, but I want to do that. I would love to get merch. And if you guys think that that's a good idea, that'd be great. I've sold merch before, obviously being a wrestler. That was just my life, growing in the wrestling industry. Merch was a big thing. I was always, selling t-shirts and, even CDs of my music and things like that. So I feel like it's right to drop some merch on my YouTube channel for sure. Left Hyuga. Love your music, bro. Thank you, sir. Do you think you'll continue the Street Fighter series? That track was what really got me in your music. I would love to. I love Street Fighter. I mean, I don't know why I never really got into another one of those. Crazy Q, Nikki Trax, they were both on that. Yeah, and that was a banger. I mean, and I had definitely had the weakest verse on that. Like, I feel like Nick and Johnny Mac just ate that. That song is actually a banger. I made that beat, and for some reason, just yeah, I knew it was going to be a hit. So yeah, I'll probably do another Street Fighter, definitely. Out of the nerdcore artists, who do you like to work with the most? Let's see. I mean, that's a good question. Because like a lot of the people in nerdcore so far, like since I've stepped on the scene, I've only worked with. I mean, Zach, I've worked with him a couple times, right? Uh, I mean, Zach is obviously one of the most like nicest dudes I've probably ever um, come across in music. He's the best. He did me a favor by jumping on the Shy Guy song. He was like a perfect addition to it. I mean, the guy, he's just, I don't know, he's great. I would say I really like to work with him, and also like our styles just work. Um, really like working with Zach, and obviously I think we're going to be doing some more stuff down the road. Somebody heard a cat. No, there's no cat in here. That's just my kid. Sorry if I'm a little bit behind on this chat. Let's see. Love your music. Sorry I'm late. Rhymes are dope. Joey Baseball, what's good, my man? Thank you. Can you do a rap sampling the Arthur PBS Kids theme song? That would be crazy. That would be dope. That's definitely like just something random I would do. And I loved Arthur. So, yeah, why not? I know. I'd probably crush that, to be honest. What was your inspiration when you made the Wario freestyle? And Edge was your favorite wrestler. What was the inspiration? So that was when I was on my like freestyle kick. So I was like, I was just trying to come out with more content. Obviously, those freestyles were a little bit like I could pump those out a little bit faster because it wasn't like I had to formulate a whole song or anything. I think that was when I realized that those character raps definitely were doing a little bit better than most of the other things that I was doing on YouTube. So, and man, I think I was in Florida too for WWE. I was working down there in Orlando, and I was in the hotel, and I remember putting the Wario song out that week that I was there. So that had to be like literally a year ago from like now, I think. And when the premiere hit, that was like the most people I had watching at one time. I can't remember how many. I think it was like the first time I ever had like 50 or 60 people in on a premiere. And I was like, oh man, I was like, people really wanted to see this one, So yeah, that Wario song. I mean, as far as inspiration, I mean, just him, his wickedness, just him being just an evil prick. I needed a a hard beat that would kind of suit him for me to just pretty much bar out on, and it wasn't really too much about Wario, it was just pretty much the vibe and just that, wicked, badass feel, that Wario gives you, I guess. That was a fun track to make. Beat was hard too. I liked that beat. Why did you grow your hair out? Well, the last time that I grew my hair out like this was back in high school. And I would like to say that, yeah, my hair was probably this long back in high school, 2011. I don't know. My fiance hates it. She wants me to cut it. But you know what? I'm telling her that if I'm going to be balding, which she's telling me that I'm thinning, I don't know. I mean, we're not going to get into it right now because I don't believe that I'm balding. All right. But she tells me that I probably am going to be. And I think that's just her like trying to get me to cut my hair. So I'm going to keep going. I don't know how long I'm going to get it, but we're going to keep going. And because I don't know, my favorite wrestler, Edge, Chris Jericho back in the day, all Triple H, all of them, they all had the long ass hair. I want to try it, man. I want that long wrestler hair at least once. Night King, what's going on? How do you keep your grind with a daughter? It's not easy. It's not easy, that's for sure, because there's literally no time for me to like just sit. I mean, obviously I'm doing that right now with you guys, but yeah, being a dad, it's it's a lot because your life is no longer about you. It's just about them. So, anything I do in my career, essentially it's all really just for her in the end, to make sure that she lives a good life, and I raise her the best that I can. So yeah, as far as the grind, man, it's hard. It's not easy, but because there's only 24 hours in a day, right? So there's only so much. You work, you take care of your kid. Like there's really not much time just to like screw around and do whatever you want. Like it's not like that anymore. But that's okay because I enjoy life, and I like being productive. And I've said this before. I think that my daughter actually made my life a lot better and made me even more productive before she was around, So she's definitely a good motivator too. So yeah, it's not easy being a dad, but it's very rewarding, and it's all worth it because it's once you become a father, it's like just the instinct, it's like turning on a switch, And I'm sure that there was a lot of people before I had a kid that were like, Kevin Bennett, how's he gonna do it? How's he gonna? I can't picture him as a father. And then the moment it happens, you're just dad, That's just how it is. Are you serious about wrestling? Like you want to be in WWE or AEW, or are you just doing it for fun? No, definitely 100%. I mean, I've worked for WWE. I've worked for AEW. That's 100% the goal, is to, get a contract by one of those companies. I just feel like that's, one of my callings in life, obviously to be a music artist, but professional wrestling, that's just one of the things that I've always wanted to succeed in and still do. So, yeah. Man, Joey Baseball, he's got a lot of questions. Not saying that's bad. You're coming out with them pretty quickly. Concerned about getting cauliflower ear? No, sir. Yes, definitely into Dragon Ball Z. Congrats on the house. Thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate that. Edge. I remember your Latios Latios line in Pokemon. Once again, just want to say congrats. You're on a roll. Proud. Thank you, guys. That really means a lot to me. Really appreciate it. Covering at 29, hit rock bottom, but my dream is to be able to buy a house one day. You'll get there, man. Joey Baseball, my man. My advice to you is just keep going, brother. It's literally this whole life is all just in our heads, man. It's just a big mental game. So you can really get through anything if you just, your mind has to be in it. That's just how it works, and, all of us are capable of doing whatever we want in life as long as our mind is in it. So, I believe in you, and I know you're going to be able to buy a house. Favorite Pokemon gen? Yeah, 1 and 2. Let's see. Do you enjoy to consume mac and cheese? Meme view. Now that's a good question right there. I do enjoy consuming mac and cheese. It's delicious. Jeez, Kevin, I probably left, but I just want to say this stream was awesome. Hope you and your family stay safe. Brother, thank you so much. Derek, I don't know if you're here still, but Thank you so much. You do the same. Take care of yourself. Expert gamer, can you make a song using mayonnaise? Now that's a question as well. Of course I can. Of course I can. Yes, I could make a song using mayonnaise. Maybe I'm just gonna have to try it because I actually that was one of my ideas on my song lists or on my list of song ideas. I was gonna use condiments like ketchup and mustard and all that, but you know what? Mayonnaise, standalone mayonnaise, I feel like that would be even more impressive. Just mayonnaise. UG, sorry guys. Majir. I don't know if that's how I pronounce it. Yo, what's up? Love your stuff. What's going on, my man? Thank you so much for being here. JBR Cook, personal note, appreciate you being so friendly and approachable after I came out back in 2015. Nicest people I've ever met. Well, thank you so much. That really means a lot. For real. Much respect to you also. Yeah, much love to you. Really glad that, you feel that way about me, and I'm glad that I can, connect with you guys and, be viewed as somewhat of a nice person. So it's great. All right. Brayman64, what's good? Josh Sanchez, do I like lemonade? Of course I like lemonade. That used to be one of the only things that I used to get as a kid when we would go through like Burger King or McDonald's. My mom would take me to get like a Happy Meal, and I just needed that lemonade. So hell yeah. And I had a couple lemonade stands, as a kid. Lemonade was great. Do I drink it now? No. And I kind of regret it. What am I drinking now? I'm drinking beer, not lemonade. But just as good. How did Mash contact you to do the Waluigi rap? So, good question. So, my first Pokemon rap, Gen 1, I did back in 2016. It went viral. It only got 330,000 views, I believe, on YouTube here. But on Facebook, it got a million views. And, it was on a whole bunch of different things, too. Like it made the news. I was like the local hero in my in my town here. I made the newspaper. It was cool. It was really awesome. So I think Mashed saw that years later after the fact and thought that I would be a good fit for Waluigi. So thank the Pokemon rap for that. Would you make a rap battle with Wario versus Waluigi? Now that's a good idea. My phone's on the charger. I got to write that idea down. I'm stealing your idea. I don't know how I haven't thought of that. Wario versus Waluigi. No one take my idea or his idea that he gave me. Wario versus Waluigi rap battle. I mean, that's like such an obvious, like that's got to exist somewhere, right? Hey, Kev. The vid's up. Oh, okay. My man has his wrap up. All right, sweet. Ice661, your girl saying the same thing about your hair. You know what? We have to take a stand against girlfriends that don't like long hair. It's not cool, man. How come they're allowed to have long hair? How come they're allowed to do whatever they want? It's like, come on. But I'm going to get judged about my hair. Come on, man. Like, that ain't cool. Like, let us grow our hair out. Am I still doing collabs? Yeah, of course. Collabs are life. Your words on parenting are inspiring. Nice to hear as well as see. She's got a great example. Thanks so much. And that's another reason, I really want to succeed in what I'm doing as well. Because there's not a lot of people I know, from my hometown, that have really like succeeded in the things that, they've wanted to do. A lot of people I know have just kind of taken, the backseat to, things that they truly want to do. I mean, a lot of people want to go for, the more realistic approach. Like, I would love to do this, later, or do this for a living, but you know what, I can't because I gotta, go to college to get this job or whatever. It's more practical or whatever. But I mean, I just don't look at life that way. Um, and that's the example I want to set for my daughter. I want to succeed in what I love to do, just so that I could show her, it's like, you don't have to, because like I never went to college, I never did any school type of stuff. All the stuff I know, with music, I mean, that was all just taught by myself, doing research online and all that kind of stuff. Like I've always just wanted to do what I wanted to do, and like I'm at a point in my life now where it's like I actually feel comfortable and confident in the stuff that I do, as to where I can, like, make a living off of it. We're pretty much like right there. A lot of growing I still have yet to do, but like I want to show my kid that. I want to show her that, yeah, you could do whatever you want, and make a living at it and succeed and be happy and just live a normal life. Live a life that suits you, and be happy, have fun, and because what is the saying also? The saying is, if you find your passion, or, find your, dream job, you're not really truly working, right? Like you won't work another day in your life. And that's essentially how I want it to be. I don't want to have to work because I have to, so, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to teach my kid as she gets older. And I want to be the example. So like, daddy, he succeeded doing what he likes to do. I can do that too. So Patrick, Star Trek confirmed. It isn't Waluigi in the flesh, my guy. Devlin Black, what's up? Yep, it's me, Waluigi, the hippie surfer looking guy. Do I know who Mike is? Wait, the guy who slays. Do I know who Mike is? I know a couple of Mikes. I don't know why that's making me laugh. Will you make a mac and cheese wrap? I mean, maybe. I was going to make a ramen noodle wrap, for God's sake, so why not? Out of My Shell and Cruel are my going to work playlist. Don't know if anyone's asked this yet, but what are your thoughts? Oh, the thought process for writing the characters. Yeah, I touched on this a little bit earlier. Like I said, just a little bit of a recap on that. I really like to dive deep into these characters, and find traits that I can relate to personally. I mean, as far as Cruel with the King K. Rool, I mean, that was just me, going deep down into my, badass, like I'm the king of, this rap shit type of thing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it relates in a sense. As far as Out of My Shell, I mean, I think we can all relate to that, as far as, being in a shell and, coming out one day out of your shell. Just because life, I mean, that's the thing, like, making music about life. It's just how it is. Updates on Sonic Verse Part 2, not yet. The song is finished though, and it is a good one. It's one of my favorite, like, nerdcore tracks for, like, for Mashed that I've created so far. Will there be a Pokemon Rap 4? Possibly. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be very honest. After the 3 generations, I'm not too familiar with most of the Pokemon after Generation 3, and maybe I should get slapped for that. All right. I mean, I know some Pokemon, but like, I mean, I couldn't even, if you asked me to name a Pokemon in Gen 4, it would probably take me a minute. I mean, that just shows you that I just stick with the OGs. I mean, I don't know. Will there be a Pokemon Rap 4? Let's say that there probably will be, because, I mean, who knows? I'm probably going to do the whole thing, right? I'm probably going to do all of the generations. After this last one, I was telling myself, I'm like, I can't do this anymore because it was just killing me. Like, I worked so hard on the last one. It was a process, but it was just like, it's not easy, going down the whole list. And, I mean, I'm probably going to do the rest of the generations. I would like to say so, because I mean, I really do love doing those projects. Let's see. Have you thought about making a song of Super Smash Brothers? Yes, 100%. Currently thinking about that now. As a wrestler, do you prefer being heel or face? Well, when I first started wrestling, I was, the baby face, hometown hero kind of guy. But then, as I started to embrace my rapper self in professional wrestling, it more so suited the heel character. Because, like, a lot of people, like when I started wrestling up in Canada and everybody knew that I was a rapper, oh man, they hated me. Yeah, they looked at me and they're like, this guy is a rapper. Nobody actually knew that I did music for real. Everybody just kind of thought that I was like just some wannabe, rapper that was, wrestling, which was really funny. But it's like, no, I do this for real, like legit. So I don't know. I do like playing the heel. I would say a little bit better now because I get to just be me, and I could say whatever the hell I want. You thought of making your own Sonic the Hedgehog rap? Yes, that is definitely going to be one down the road. Do I have a favorite sport? Yes, football, definitely. No Bills game today. It was a bye week. Go Bills. I'm from Buffalo, everybody, so I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Always have been. I was born in Buffalo. It's just my team. So yeah, they're on a bye week today, but coming back next week. If you do, let's see. Winter, keeper of stories. Got here hella late. Got to go already, but keep up the good work. Thank you. I really appreciate you stopping by. Construction Beats asks, what beat you rapping on next? Well, Construction Beats, I'm going to be rapping on one of your beats next. Everybody knows that, well, most people know, I'm doing a Dry Bowser rap. It might not come out next or this upcoming Friday. It might be the following Friday. But Construction Beats, who is my brother, my blood brother, he's in the chat over here. Go subscribe to him, by the way, if you haven't already. He is the producer of the Dry Bowser beat. He's also produced Still Alive, the Dry Bones rap. He's also produced the Piranha Plant rap, Sleep. He's great. Great producer, and also my brother. So I mean, that's a really good connection that me and him have musically, because obviously we're brothers, we're related, we're like best friends anyways, and we work on music together. And he's made some bangers for me, man. Jesus, when I heard that Dry Bones rap beat, oh my god, I was like, this is it. Like, it's a rap. It's a rap. Great producer, Construction Beats. Syed, I think that's how you say your name. Oh, hi, I'm Nahil. Okay. Love the Dreamland rap. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. Any nerdcore artists you'd like to work with in the future? Definitely DPS. He's definitely somebody that I would like to get on something with. His quality is just incredible. He's really freaking good. I know he's familiar with my work. So who knows? I mean, hopefully we'll get on something with him soon, which would be great. DPS for sure. Congrats on 20 subs. Thank you, sir. Falco rap. Yes, that's definitely in the plans down the road. Robson, by the way, asked that question. Thank you, sir, for being here. Let's see. What kind of games do you play? RPG as in Talents or Rise or Final Fantasy? Yeah, so basically as far as games go, I'm a Nintendo guy. I love Nintendo. I always have. I'm a very nostalgic person as well. So like Nintendo 64 kind of controlled me and my brother's lives. Uh Construction Beats over there. Nintendo 64 was our thing. Um as far as video games now, I mean, I really haven't had too much time to venture out outside of Nintendo. I mean, that's probably why you guys see me doing all these Nintendo raps with Mario and stuff because I mean, that's just me, you know. So as far as all that, I mean, like I've been playing Nintendo Switch with my buddies and stuff. We've been doing Smash Brothers, and I don't know, it's just Mario for some reason. There's just something about Mario that I just love, and uh, I mean, whenever I do get downtime, like with my buddies to play games, like it's always Nintendo. Leo, what's up, man? Let's see. Besides Dragon Ball and Pokemon, what other anime do you watch? Let's see. So, as of late, what was I watching? I was actually trying to find an anime recently that nobody else was watching so that I could make music for it. I forgot what it was because I ended up giving up on it because it was because I just didn't, I wasn't down with it. But I was trying to get ahead of the curve. Like, oh, nobody's rapping about this one, I'm gonna watch it. But I ended up giving up on it. What in the? Hold on a minute. NF. Wait, what's happening here? NFB raid? What is this? What's going on? What is this? Hang on a minute. What? Am I getting pranked? What's going on here, man? What the? NFB raid? Wait, what does that mean? I've never seen this before. What does this mean? No, I have no idea what a Twitch raid is. I'm confused, man. Somebody explain this to me. What is NFB raid? Supporting us with new views. Twitch streamers can send all their viewers to another streamers. Oh man. Sweet. Whoever did that, man. Thank you guys. This is crazy. I was like, dude, am I getting like hacked? Is there like a virus in my goddamn computer? Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys. For real. Like, that's awesome. Thanks for dropping in and supporting. I was like, man, what in the? Yeah, I was like, what in the hell is going on here? Like, damn. Oh, that's cool. Thank you guys, man. That's really awesome. Really appreciate that. That means a lot, for real. Thanks for rating me. Oh yeah, if I get on a DPS song, it's game over. Yeah, that thing is gonna be fire. I'm sorry. Like, you put me on a track with that guy on his channel, it's done. That's it. Let's see. YouTube doesn't have that function, so you just kind of, yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah. No, thank you guys for real for that raid. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Will there be a Ganon rap? Yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound far-fetched. Yeah. How did I link up with Mashed? I said this a little bit ago. definitely, it was because of the Pokemon rap that I did, Gen 1. They saw it years later after I uploaded it. So they really liked my work as far as that. As far as, working with them went. They're very interested just based off of what I did with Gen 1. If you could only do one, would you rather be a full-time wrestler or full-time rapper? See, it's really hard to say. It really is, because it's like I don't love one more than the other. That's the problem. But if you could only do one, full-time wrestler or full-time rapper. The thing is that in wrestling, you can get hurt, right? Which I've been hurt. I've been concussed. I've done lots of things where I've gotten hurt in wrestling. And when you get hurt, you can't wrestle, right? So it's like, how are you going to make money if you get hurt? Music, I mean, unless you're like, jumping on your head off of a stage doing a crowd surf or something. I mean, which doesn't happen to me often anymore in music. I mean, I'm here in my living room making bangers in my living room. You're not getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. It's just that, I mean, I guess I'm looking at it at a realistic view. Like, am I supposed to pick one? Like, is it like somebody locked me in a room and said, you have to pick wrestler or rapper right now, pick between the two, or we're not going to let you out of this cage type of thing? Or I don't know, because obviously it's my dream to be a full-time professional wrestler, right? But it's just also, I feel like they go hand in hand as well. You know what I mean? Like it's the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even if I was a full-time wrestler, like I'm still going to be making music, Yeah. Death game type decision for real. Yeah. It's like, I mean, like I also ended up getting into rap music even more so because of wrestling. Like there was a time where it was like, I was a professional wrestling fan, but only wanted to watch wrestling for the fact that there were like theme songs and entrance songs, that identified each wrestler. So it was like, all I wanted to do was just have my own theme song at one point. I was like, the hell with the wrestling. I don't even care. I just want to see their entrances. It was literally like that for a while. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I can't pick because it's like, I know I'm going to be doing both anyways. What's up, Jonathan? What's going on, my man? Thanks for coming. Let's see. Only be one. Would you prefer to be Kevin or the Kevin Bennett? So the only reason I don't know if you guys know this, but the only reason that I am the Kevin Bennett is because when I first started making music and putting my stuff out, trying to like put it on my songs on Spotify, Apple Music, all that kind of stuff. Like I would, we'll just say, what was the first one? My first successful song. It was called House of Pain. It was with my rap group with Nicky Trax and Johnny Mac. And I remember the song did pretty well, like even on YouTube, like it got thousands of views, that was our song. It was pretty successful. But when I uploaded that song, it didn't go under my Kevin Bennett Spotify page or Apple Music page or whatever. It literally went under this country singer Kevin Bennett's page. And I was wondering why in the hell. I'm like, hold on. Kevin Bennett, I'm listening to it. I was like, that's not me. I haven't made all these songs. I listening to his music. It's like, country, like straight up country music. But his number one song was mine, my House of Pain song. So it was like, most popular song, House of Pain. And then his whole discography, So, and I contacted Spotify. I contacted Apple Music. I emailed all of them. And even went through the platform that I was using. It was CD Baby, I think, at the time. Emailed them. They're like, "Oh, you just have to give it a few days." Like, oh no, that never happened. It was like literally months and months, and then it turned into years. So it was like this guy, obviously he didn't care. Like, the song has 10,000 streams on it, and it's his number one. So it's like, I wonder how many people like actually went over to his page and listened to his stuff and thought it was me. Because even to this day, like literally, even just a few weeks ago, this country Kevin Bennett, like, I don't know, there was like a country festival show I think that he did recently, and like there's a whole bunch of people tagging my Facebook page, like saying he's gonna be there, and I'm like, I mean, I've never talked to this Kevin Bennett, but it's like I'm pretty sure he's familiar with me just because he's had to have seen my stuff now if my stuff is going on his page. So literally, it was like a part of me was like, you know what, I'm not Kevin Bennett. All right. That's a pretty common name somewhat, in the United States. I'm not just Kevin Bennett. I'm the Kevin Bennett, because literally, what other Kevin Bennett do you know that is a professional wrestler and a music artist like this? Like, I don't think there are many. When you type me in on Google, I mean, let me just Google myself real quick. I think no, there are other Kevin Bennetts that are more well known than me, but let's just see. Kevin Bennett, if you Google it. So what comes up first for me is Kevin Bennett wrestler. Then it goes Kevin Bennett music artist. But then you got Kevin Bennett attorney, lawyer. I think there's a boxer too. Kevin Bennett boxer. He actually has a Wikipedia page, I believe. Yeah, boxer. And then there was one time when I typed in Kevin Bennett and it said Kevin Bennett homeless or hobo or something. Like, damn, this homeless guy is more famous than me too. But but no, I did that because like I wanted to mainly be separated from him or any other Kevin Bennett on the web, just so that people could find my stuff. I mean, it's not much different than Kevin Bennett, and it also sounds kind of cocky in a sense too, like the Kevin Bennett, like, oh, this guy thinks he's the shit or whatever, but it's really not meant to be that way. But then, yeah, I deleted my song House of Pain, and then it came off that guy's page. I made the Kevin Bennett page, uploaded it all on there, and then I never had that problem again. So, am I related to Cole Bennett? No. And if I was, my music videos would look a hell of a lot better than they do now. Galaxy Perfect. What's up, man? Good to see you live. Good to see you, my man. Congrats on 20K. Thank you. Entrance. Animal Wins. Thank you for listening to that album. By the way, if anybody does not know, sorry, guys. It said that I was like, didn't have a good connection or something. If you guys don't know, there's an album that I made in 2020. This was probably before I was, really like hard into the nerdcore scene. It's an album. It's an all original album called Entrance, and he's asking if I made all the beats on there. I made every beat except for I think 2. My brother, Construction Beats, I think he produced maybe 2 or 3 of them. But other than that, yes, everything else I made. Like that Revenge song that you're talking about, I produced that one as well. And yeah, man, I mean, I really poured my heart out on that album. And originally that wasn't even supposed to be an album. It was literally just like a project. Well, just all individual projects that I ended up putting it into one big project, just because, I mean, everything, I don't know, they all kind of like went hand in hand together because they were all like emotional tracks in a sense. And yeah, I mean, the order that I put them in definitely, I feel like, told a little bit of a story as well. So it's weird how that came out, but yeah, If you guys can listen to that album, that's definitely like an emotional side of me. A lot of, personal crazy stuff that I've experienced in my life. And, I know that if you guys want any somewhat relatable music to listen to from me, you guys could listen to that. Tell me what you think. It's also years ago too. So it's also, not the greatest of mixing, not the best. Not much better now, but just saying, like, it's relatable music, and I think some of you would enjoy it. Let's see. I think my fiance was in here and asked me what my favorite Halloween movie was. My favorite Halloween movie. Elmo Says Boo. Let's see here. Whole playlist, your songs. Tanner Barrick, what's up? Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Jason Lovato, congrats for hitting 20K. Thank you, guys. Imagine Kevin Bennett featuring the Kevin Bennett. Yeah, hell of a collab. Let's see. Out of all the other musician YouTubers you collaborated with, who is your favorite? Everybody has their own unique style, and that's the thing about nerdcore and collaborating, is that everybody brings something different to the table, which is amazing. Trying to think here. I mean, one of the most impressed that I think, as far as like vocally, Sailor Your Love, I think, is probably one of the most talented vocalists in nerdcore, and it's crazy to see how many people don't know about her. She, I don't know, she has the most like epic vocals ever. So I mean, I've done 2 songs with her now, and definitely, obviously, going to get her on more stuff later. But I think that she's my favorite as far as. I don't know. It was just crazy. It was like I knew that once I sent her the beat that my brother made, that she was gonna kill the hook, that the chorus that I wanted her to do, and man, she did. Like she's the type that could take like any type of instrumental or whatever and just knock it out of the park and just make that shit epic as hell. Sounds legit, like straight up like mainstream radio type shit. So Sailor, I mean, she's definitely one of my favorites. Animal Wins, Entrance Fire S album. Thank you, bro. Jonathan, you serious, man? Listening to Entrance, I'm gonna be real with you. Songs hit so hard, I need to take some breaks. Man, if you're serious, thank you, man. Because I mean, that's what I want to do. I definitely want to, hit people in their heart, and relate. Because that's just what this music stuff is, man. Like it's, relatable stuff is the best. And I feel like that's also, I mean, it helps people. It really does. Like I've had people, instant message me, DM me about how my songs have literally helped them. Like I did a cover one time. Well, not a cover. It was just like a remix. I rapped on like a mainstream beat, and it was about addiction. And how like having addicted family members and things like that. And man, the amount of messages that I had, because it actually blew up a little bit on Facebook and YouTube. Man, I got so many people that were just, telling me how much it meant to them, that I made that song, so I really appreciate that. Hold on a minute. Connection's unstable here. It says your connection's unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. All right, I think we're good again. Hollywood Mark is a bop. Hollywood Mark, you guys, man. There's this dude that literally lives in my town here. He's one of my good friends. He is a character, man. he needs his own reality TV show, and everybody in the town knows him. He's got a mullet. He looks like a goddamn superstar. He walks around with shades. You know, he wears a suit no matter where he goes. The guy, like zebra striped suit, man. This dude he's amazing. His name was Hollywood Mark, and I made a song about that man. And he needs his own TV show. Hollywood Mark. Yo, Kevin, what's happening? The real. What's up, man? How's it going? What first got me into wrestling? I'm going to be honest. This all comes back to Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 was my life, man. Some kid down the street. And it was WWF No Mercy. And he's like, man, you got to see this game. It's crazy. People jump off ladders, all that kind of stuff. And that's what got me into wrestling, was literally a pro wrestling game on Nintendo 64. And here we are today. It's crazy. All right, Leo, thanks a lot, my man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thanks on the congrats for 20K. Appreciate it. Antonio, my man, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, thank all you guys for being here. Seriously, this is awesome. I really love talking to you guys, and just being transparent with you guys as well. I'm not trying to be this big superstar or anything. I'm not trying to be some like big head honcho cool guy up here with 20,000 subscribers. I'm just a regular person, just like you guys, and it's really cool to see a whole bunch of people come together and support me in what I like to do in my life. So, I'm glad that I can make music for you guys, and you guys enjoy it and come back and, listen to all my stuff. So, seriously, thank you guys. Antonio, really appreciate that super chat, man. It's really awesome. It's really cool that people can send me tips on YouTube. I think that's badass. My inspiration, like I said before, 50 Cent. Another thing, I don't even know if he's here anymore. Nicky Trax. He was one of my inspirations as well. I've worked with him. He was in the Dry Bones rap that I did. He was one of my inspirations too. He's a little bit older than me. He's like 36 years old. Sorry for exposing you, Nick. If you're still here, I'm gonna be 28. He's not much older than me, but he is. What did I want to say about him? Yeah, he has been rapping forever, and he was one of my inspirations. So he's a lot of the reason that I rap today. Actually, he was one of my older brother's really good friends, and he was one of my older brother's really good friends, and I knew he was a rapper. So like every time my brother would bring him over and hang out, he would I would have to show him my stuff because I knew that he was a rapper, and I thought he was the coolest person for that. So let's see here. My favorite song that I made. A lot of people are talking about the Dreamland one. I would like to say I'm pretty proud of that Dreamland song. That's definitely like a summer jam for sure. I really like that song. I enjoy it. Yeah, City Your Love, man. Yeah, she's really good. 94s. Well, I was born in 93, but in November. So for kicking with friends or playing music for children. How'd that come together? Connection is unstable. Trying to reconnect. Sorry. November 14th, by the way. Sorry. My internet connection for some reason is trash. You damn router. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, what I was trying to accomplish for Dreamland was I really just wanted a summer song. I wanted a summer vibe where you could play it or you could play it near the pool, at the beach, whatever. And I think being in Florida, I think that being in Florida on the beach, literally Fort Lauderdale, I think I was in Hollywood Beach actually, gave me some inspiration because I was literally at an Airbnb, like on the sand at the water, like literally making that Dreamland beat. So like I said before, environment is 100% like what you need in order to be creative. Like, bro, I was in Florida, like literally on the beach. Like what more atmosphere, like inspiration do you need, And then that beat came out and I was like, this is going to be crazy. And then I got Dav D on it, because I knew he would have 100% crushed that hook or just a verse, and that's exactly what happened. We knocked it out of the park. Well, Luigi rap off the top, bro. Thanks, bro. Oh, last question. What the fuck were you looking at in your second Poke Rap? I know, it's crazy. It's stupid. I was reading the lyrics, man. I was literally reading the lyrics. And the only reason that I didn't memorize the lyrics is because like I think I finished the song the day before and I needed to get the video out. So like I literally just put the lyrics up on the wall and I was reading them. So, I mean, that might make me look a little bit amateur, and that's okay. It's whatever. It was a 5-minute song. Like, I don't know. It was like damn near impossible for me to remember all of the lyrics at that point in time. So that's exactly what happened. I'm back just in time to suggest you plug your computer into your router if you could set it up that way. That's true, I guess, but it's over there. Like my router is over there, so it's like I don't know. It would be a hard setup. Like I'm at my desk right now. This is like my speakers are over here and everything, and I don't know. It's kind of difficult to move around. Are you okay with Sora being the final Smash character and not being Goku? Hell nah. Nah, man. I mean, that's cool that Sora's in there. I thought that was pretty sweet. But yeah, like we really got to end it there, bro. Come on. More tips for writing music. I'm beginning to compose some things with my guitar and could use some professional tips. So, are you talking about lyrics or just like, yeah, are you talking about like a lyrical standpoint? More freestyles? Yes, I think I probably should do a little bit more freestyles, definitely. Yo, that actually would be funny if it was because I was looking at the pictures of the Pokemon. Because imagine that. I'm just looking at pictures of the Pokemon and just coming up with bars in the top of my head by looking at the Pokemon. I mean, that would have been way more impressive. For sure. I should have just told you that. Yeah, bro. I was just doing it off the top. Like, I was just looking at the pictures of the Pokemon and whatever came to, opinion on Zach B. He's great. He's incredible. He has a fan base for a reason, right? Very unique voice, hell of a writer, very relatable. I think that's another reason a lot of people like him is because he's very relatable. And, he just sonically, he sounds great. And I don't know. It's like when you listen to that dude rap, it's almost as if like he's like talking to you. You know, it's like he's having a conversation with you. So he's definitely unique. CJ Reactions, what's up, man? Everybody go and check out CJ Reactions. He's got some good reactions. He's a good dude. Thanks for reacting to my Pokemon song, man. I'm surprised you got through the whole thing. It's really long. Any of my songs that I think are overrated? Yes, actually. I'm trying to think here. I've felt this way a bunch of times, actually, being overrated. I don't know. It's like I'm pretty weird about some of the songs that I make. It's because like I don't know. I overthink a lot of things too. So it's like even after like my first Pokemon rap, you know, like it went viral. Obviously, you know, like on paper, it seems like it's pretty impressive. Like this guy, you know, he's rapping 151 Pokemon or whatever, but it was just like I don't know. Part of me was just kind of like, I don't know. Like, was it really that cool? Like, am I really that talented? Like these people are saying, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just maybe that's just me getting in my own head kind of thing. I mean, so I don't know. It's like at one point I did think that the Pokemon song was a little bit overrated. Even like when I first did the Waluigi tracks, like I was like, yeah, that's kind of overrated in a sense. Like this isn't that good. Like I feel like I could, you know, make much better songs now. Like I don't know, but that's just the weird music artist in me. Like that's just me being strange. I don't know. Not giving myself enough credit, but they do say that if you're satisfied with what you do, then you should probably just quit, right? So, Diggs, what's up, my man? Everybody go and check out Diggs. Definitely one of the most talented rappers in the scene, that's for sure. He's amazing. Did a bunch of work with him. He's great. You guys got him out if you have not seen him yet. Let's see, Jonathan, lyrics. As far as tips for writing, I would say, man, to be honest, you do not want to force the writing process. All right. I usually, I guess, depending on the topic, the way that I like to approach things is just I just want to. I don't know. I want to pretty much write about how I'm feeling, I guess. I mean, that's a good place to start, right? I mean, like, what do you want to say? Like, how do you want to get whatever you want to get off your chest? Like, how do you want to say it? You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be something, you know, you want to say. There's a reason that you're putting these lyrics on paper, right? So, I mean, I would just look. That's definitely a good place to start. Like, what do you want to say? What needs to be said? You know, and that's what I did as far as my, you know, album went, that entrance album. I mean, that was just a bunch of shit that I just wanted to say, you know, and like you have the content never ends that way. You know what I mean? You cannot force lyrics, I don't think. And I've tried to force lyrics plenty of times. I mean, there's been countless projects where it's just like, oh, what am I going to say? You know, it's like, I don't even know, you know, what to say this time. I feel like I've rapped everything that I've ever wanted to say, you know, but that's not true. The creativity, it will always come to you. It's just, you just cannot force it. You know what I mean? You just can't. Let's see here. Do you got Band Lab? I do not. Who would you collab with? I want to collab with pretty much anybody, everybody and anybody that takes this music thing seriously. Cool Steel, what's going on, man? First song I heard was Sonic. Do I think it is the Sonic song? Actually, that one, I actually hated the chorus that I made on that, the Sonic song. I'm going to be very honest. I didn't like that personally. I mean, I guess this is me just thinking about that now. I don't know. overall the lyrics of the Sonic song, like the raps, I really loved. I feel like for some reason I could have done better on the chorus though. Um, Overall, I mean, I think it's good. I mean, I think that it's definitely a good song, but I mean, this just also goes back to, me just nitpicking myself, and it's just the battles you face being a music artist. Let's see. If you made a song that you were crying making it. Yes, actually. There's one song on my album. It's on the Entrance album. It is. Let's see. Hold on. Let me just make sure that it's on this one. Sorry, guys, it's late, and my keyboard isn't even working. Just want to make sure that this is, so I don't direct you to the wrong place. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, this song, it's on the Entrance album. Yes, it's called Issues. And I mean, there it is right there. It was a song just about issues. And actually, my brother is the one that produced it. And I was even crying when I was listening to the beat. Because it's weird. It's like, I don't know. It's like overcoming like obstacles type of vibe, but also just like, I don't know. You just want to be sad. Like I got through like the bullshit kind of thing, but like it sucks, like here we are, things are okay now, I guess, and I'm dealing with it, but it kind of, life is just, I don't know, you'd have to hear it. I just remember when he sent me that beat, and I was just thinking of all the things that I wanted to say on it, and I was crying in my car listening to the beat. Just because like I knew how the song was going to go basically. And, I tell some stories in there, some deep stuff, and, yeah, man, I mean, I don't think I was crying during the recording part of it, but I've definitely cried listening to it, and, but mostly it was when I was listening to the beat. That was because I knew what I was going to be saying on it. And it came out really good. And there was a lot of people that, have even asked me about that song. Like, was that story true? Did that really happen? I'm like, yeah, and like, these are things that I would never even tell people normally, like even like some of my closest friends, like I wouldn't even really, sit down and talk about this kind of stuff. But it's like, music, I can tell anything. I could tell anything to, my music tracks for some reason. Like that's where it all comes out. You know what I mean? That's when you're a music artist, music is a good way to express yourself and deal with issues and things like that. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Diggs. I'm glad you came here, man. Stable connection. Here we go again. Wait, reconnect. All right, so it keeps popping up saying that I have like an unstable connection. Like, does anything happen? Like, is anything happening? Like, when I'm saying that, when I'm reading it, is it like lagging? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys are seeing like some static or if I'm like chopping and lagging. Would I ever consider improving a previous song after it's released? Yeah, I've actually thought about that a bunch of times, actually. Yeah, actually, if you guys listen to my Star Fox rap, the Fox McCloud rap that I did with None Like Joshua and Gatsby, that one, I wish that I could redo. I wish that I could remix that and put it out again because I feel like I didn't mix his verse as good as I could have. I don't know. This is just audio engineering kind of stuff. Like his verse probably wasn't as bright sounding as it should have been, and it probably could have made the overall mix a little bit louder. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of regrets I've had in a lot of my songs that I've mixed that I wish I could go back and post them, but sometimes it's too late and then it's not even worth it to go back and redo it. Yeah, listen to Diggs, everybody. Lyrics should just flow. Do not overthink it, because yeah, if you do, which I have, and I've been guilty of it. I've spent forever on songs before. Like, as of late, actually, I've been taking too long on lyrics just because like I need everything to be perfect for whatever I think is perfect. And just, I don't know, it's not good if you are forcing your lyrics, because I don't know, it's just not good for the project, I don't think, and it just makes everything harder, and it's just not genuine. It's not authentic. No problem, Jonathan. Hey, any questions, man? I'm here to help if it does help in any way. Let's see here. Your verse on the Star Fox rap as well as the beat, top tier. Thanks, man. Yeah, our wing. Take you under our wing. Yeah, that was fun. Is making a song easy? It can be. It can be very easy, yes, but it depends what kind of song you're trying to make. I mean, this is a song, Hey, I just made a song, that was easy, right? Of course, it's definitely easy to make a song. Raziella, I think that's how you say it. Raziella. Hey, Kevin, love your music. Thanks so much. Process to drop something in a note. My current process is to drop something in a note when the muse speaks to me, then come back to it when I think of something to add. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, for sure. Is it easy to balance out your career while being a father? I'm going to be honest, no, it's not. It is not. Things do get hard, but you got to figure it out, Yeah, you got to figure it out. It's not easy, for sure. When they say, that yeah, parenthood is not easy, they mean it. I'm living it firsthand. But you know what? If you want things to work, you make things work, and that's just how we're doing it over here, man. And living a great life. Oh, it freezes. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys, about that whole trash internet thing. God damn it. See that router back there? See it flashing its lights? You're not working hard enough. Everyone, shake your damn fists. Am I going to make Sonic Verse Part 2? I did. I did make Sonic Verse Part 2. They just have to come out with the video. Sample text shitpost. That's a good name. What's up, man? What's going on? Would you make a song about how much you don't want to cut your hair? Yeah, that's a good one. And then I'll just show my fiance. Just join Poi Spite. What's up, man? Just join the stream. Little bit late, but hope things are going well, man. Thanks for giving us insight. Of course. Hey, it's all right if you're late. No problem at all. Yeah, you see that damn router. Ugh, that thing. It's not the greatest of internet. Everybody shake that fist. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, I'm probably gonna wrap it up momentarily here. We're about an hour 50. I'm not gonna talk your guys' ear off, but I'll do a couple more questions if you guys have any. Hang out for a little bit longer. Yeah, how was I approached for the Waluigi rap? They saw my Pokemon rap, brother, and they emailed me. They thought I was the one for the job. And it's really cool actually because the Waluigi videos are like they're some of their most popular videos on that channel. So like I feel really good about that. It makes me feel really good, that I gave them well, really decent music, I guess, for their vision. Which is really cool though because like the way the way that it worked with the Waluigi stuff was, they basically gave me some bullet points like what they wanted to hit, but it was almost as if like I wrote the whole song, you know what I mean? Like I hit their bullet points what they wanted to hit, but it's like I basically told the story and they animated to it, which was like it was so damn cool, man. So it's like I don't know. I feel like I wrote the whole thing, and yeah, it was just like they brought my vision to life in animation, and it was so cool. Let's see. Don't want to go. Should. Q&A was great. Look forward to the next one. Proud of me. Thank you guys. Thank you, Edge, my man. Thanks for being here. For real. Thank all of you for being here. And those that have sent me tips and stuff. It's awesome. I know I look like a bum right now. I got my spare change. Anybody? Thank you guys. Glad I could be here by the end. A winter keeper of stories. Yes, please stick around because yeah, I love all of you guys being here. Seriously. Yeah, I'll definitely do more of these. I don't think I'll wait till I hit 30,000 subscribers before I do another one. I'll just come on here and just do them sometimes. Whatever it is. Jonathan, would you share your secret to have angelic hair? Well, shampoo, conditioner. My hair actually used to be a lot better when I was younger. I feel like the older that I'm getting, the more it's like starting to feel like straw. Like it's not as soft as it used to be. I feel like a damn scarecrow half the time. And a lot of my hair falls out too. I feel like that's another terrible thing with growing your hair out. It's like, damn, a lot falls out. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just stress too. But yes, conditioner. And my mother's also a hairstylist, so I get shampoo and conditioner for free forever for the rest of my life. So she's helped me out a little bit. What is your favorite rap you've ever made? Definitely a hard question to answer. It's a hard one, man. It really is. Are you a big fan of Pokemon or just casual? Definitely a big fan of Pokemon, but more so like back then. I really am like a nostalgia type of dude. I'm basically rapping now based off of my nostalgia as a kid. Like that's kind of the way that I look at it. No, whatever questions you guys have, then I'll dip. Once this hits 2 hours, then I'm gonna cut it. Spare change, you say, Mr. Bum. Let me go fetch my wallet. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah. All right. See, then there it is. So my fiance obviously thinks that I'm nuts. To continue growing my hair out. She's telling me she thinks that I'm balding. I'm not balding, right? Long hair does that. Spent years thinking I was about to go bald, right? Right? I understand that the shower drain looks devastating. All right, when that amount of hair is in the drain from my scalp. But I mean, come on, dude. It's like it can't be because I'm balding. I'm shedding in a healthy way. That's what I like to say. I like the melody of Monster. Your daughter can help you sometimes. Yes. She's a beast on the xylophone. We'll probably do some more reactions. I was actually thinking of never doing them again, but honestly, it'd probably be a good idea if I did, to be honest. Will you do all generations of the Pokemon raps? Probably. I mean, to be honest, I probably will. Have you... Oh, gosh. Kenneth with the super chat. Oh, thank you. Hey, Ani, it's all right. You can come over here. Come here, Ani. It's all right. Come here. Before we leave, I'll show you my daughter. You ever thought about doing creepypasta raps? That would be dope. Creepypasta stories, man. Those freak me out a little bit. Long hair is a glorious thing to have. Sure is. That's why I'm going to keep going. Annika, come here. All right, we got a 3-year-old in the building. She's going to come over here in a second. Let's see. Do you have plans to make a game rap? Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to... I don't know. I have a nephew that's a big gamer, and he tries to give me ideas sometimes, and I have to keep up with him because he definitely likes a lot of the shooter games and stuff. But Annika, what are you doing? Come over here. Look at the computer really quick. You're amazing. You should get more recognition for the work you do. Thank you, man. And you know what? I really hope that I do. Because, like, I mean, growing a YouTube channel is not easy, you know? It really is not. Annie, come here. Come over here really quick. Say hello. All right, we got a 3-year-old in the building. This is my daughter, everybody. All right, so there's a lot of people here that are watching you right now. Can you sing Justin Timberlake? Can't Stop the Feeling?
Can't stop the feeling. It's in my mouth. You know, it made me win and the real weapon. It's in the nano.
Be louder.
And it's in high moving in control. I got that sunshine in my pocket. Got that control in my knee. In my birthday and it dropped. Ooh, I can
Be louder.
It as a puppet. Sauce in my mommy.
Well, that was amazing. Oh, he's still going. There goes. Oh, I don't even know the lyrics. There it is. So she's singing Justin Timberlake. Can't Stop the Feeling. That's her favorite song. We have to play it 80 times a day. She remembered all the lyrics. By the way, Kenneth, the real McCoy. Oh my God! Thank you guys for the tips. And yes, I have zero rap for sure.
Oh, to my city. Oh, to my home. And flying how no silver went in the sound. Cause got that sunshine in my pocket. That thick sword in my feet. And I in my birthday and it drops.
See?
Ooh, I can't take me out the puppet. So my Molly when we in Milwaukee. Stop.
Well, get your hair out of your face. I know, she does kind of look like me. Loves Justin Timberlake, guys.
When I'm getting too close, I move when you already know.
Yes, that's a great song.
She's a magic. There's a magic.
All right, hang on 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. We have to answer a couple of these questions real quick. Oh man, you guys come in with these tips. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Let's see. Yeah, no, she has helped me. She sits here and we make beats together sometimes. She also loves to sing, obviously. Thank you guys for all the compliments on the 3-year-old. She just turned 3 this month. So, yeah, I think she's going to do something with music down the road. So, let's see. I wanted you to know that watching your content in 2020 was the reason I picked rapping as a hobby, learning your raps and reciting them. Sense of accomplishment. Zakari, well, that's awesome to hear, man. And you know what? I really respect you and thank you for writing all the lyrics out to all the songs that
I
made
did.
that didn't have lyrics in the video, obviously. This guy literally dedicated his time to like figuring out the lyrics in some of my songs. So shout out to Zakari for that. Let's see here. Thanks, Zakari. I really appreciate that, man. Well, all right, guys. I think that we're going to wrap this one up here because, I mean, this kid's got to go to bed soon. She didn't nap today. And we did a lot of apple picking today, right?
Nope.
No?
No.
Are we going to bed?
Yeah.
We're going to go to bed now?
No.
Oh, you don't want to go to sleep?
I don't want to.
Oh, that's okay. I'm probably going to fall asleep before you. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Thank you guys for the tips. Jesus, man, you guys are amazing. It's really good stuff. I'm glad to be a part of this YouTube channel and really glad to have you guys as subscribers. So thank you guys once again. And I will do this again very soon. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys. Have a good one. Much love. Blow them a kiss, honey. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys. Have a good one.